Every drop of water on Earth has traveled farther and lived longer than any human could imagine. Long before cities, forests, or mountains existed in their present form, water droplets were already moving through oceans, clouds, rivers, and deep layers of soil. The journey of a single droplet is a continuous cycle shaped by sunlight, air gravity, rocks, plants, and every living creature. It is a silent traveler that never stops, never rests, and never disappears. It simply changes form and begins again. Imagine starting your journey at the surface of the ocean. The sun warms the water, giving you enough energy to rise into the air as invisible vapor. Suddenly you break free from the surface and float upward, carried by gentle winds. Higher in the atmosphere, the temperature cools. You join countless other droplets, forming a cloud drifting slowly across the sky. Each droplet with you has its own history. Some once lived inside glaciers, some flowed through ancient rivers, and some passed through plants and animals long ago. Together you move across the world as part of a traveling cloud. When the cloud becomes heavy, conditions change. You cool further, and your form shifts into a tiny raindrop. Then you begin your descent toward Earth. As you fall, you pass through layers of wind and air currents, finally landing on a hillside covered with rocks, soil, and small plants. Once on the ground, your path changes again. You trickle downward, joining a flowing stream. The stream grows stronger as more droplets gather, creating a path through the landscape. As you move along the stream, you carve tiny channels, carry minerals, and help nourish the roots of plants. The movement of water shapes valleys, smooths stones, and supports life around it. Every droplet contributes to the health of the land, but your journey takes another turn when the soil absorbs you. Now you travel underground, slipping through layers of sand, gravel, and rock. In this cool, quiet world, you become part of an aquifer, a natural underground reservoir. Some droplets remain here for months, others stay hidden for centuries. Eventually, pressure within the earth pushes you upward again. You rise through cracks and emerge as a natural spring re-entering daylight. This time you join a river. The river carries you across wide plains, forests, and open landscapes. Animals drink from the river. Plants depend on its flow. Human settlements rely on its presence for countless purposes. For a moment, you might be part of a vessel of water, a meal, a plant, or a cooling breeze. Then, as the warmth of the environment reaches you again, you become vapor once more, drifting away into the sky. But the cycle extends beyond rivers and springs. Droplets travel into snowy regions and freeze into ice. Some remain frozen inside glaciers for thousands of years before melting and moving again. Others become part of fog, mist, or dew, appearing briefly before returning to the air. Some sink deep into the earth, moving slowly through underground layers for ages. A single droplet might fall into deserts, oceans, forests, mountains, or even volcanic landscapes. It may settle on ancient trees, flow through canyons formed millions of years ago, or drift quietly above the sea. Water is everywhere, inside soil, within air, across landscapes, and in every living being. It connects regions, climates, and life forms. It moves nutrients, shapes the land, and keeps ecosystems alive. When a droplet returns to the ocean, its journey is not complete. The cycle simply begins again. Sunlight will lift it upward, winds will carry it across the world, and gravity will guide it back to Earth. The journey of a water droplet is a reminder of how deeply connected everything on Earth is. It shows how natural systems work tirelessly to maintain balance. Water supports life, builds landscapes, and travels endlessly without pause. Even though a droplet is small, it plays a powerful role in shaping the planet. Every drop that falls from the sky, flows through rivers, or rises into clouds carries a story of renewal, movement, and transformation. This is the remarkable journey of water, an endless cycle that unites sky, land, and sea, sustaining life in all its forms.